Hello dear pupils, I'm Olga Vascan and welcome to our virtual English class. Let's start. Look at the screen. Something went wrong. Oh no, it's a code. Well, to find out what we're going to focus on today, we need to decode the subject. Let's have a look. I think I can help you with the decoding. So let's look at this picture. There are lemons. I see lemons here. Okay, it's L. Now I know how to do that. So let's look at every single picture and use the first letter of the word we see. And the next word is orange. Right you are. Next, nuts. Very good. What is next? Dog. Again, orange and nuts. So, try to take the first letter from each word and let's see what we get. London. Right you are. So, the topic we are going to discuss today is London. And today the lesson we will learn and talk a lot about this city. We will learn words related to the topic and we will also learn how to compare things. So, this is our plan. If you are ready, let's get started. And to learn more words and phrases related to the topic, let's see what is there in the new vocabulary. And if you need to take notes, take your pens, take your copybooks, make yourselves comfortable, and let's begin. And the first word related to the topic is the London Eye. The London Eye. So, this is a very famous construction in London. Yeah, the London Eye, ocular laundry. The next is Big Ben. Big Ben, a very famous clock. Okay. Double-decker. Well, probably you have said a bus. Yes, it's a bus, but a bus that you can see in London, and it is called double-decker. Try to remember, double-decker. Good. The London Zoo. The London Zoo. You can see a lot of animals in the London Zoo. Tower Bridge. Tower Bridge. A very famous bridge in London. Pod. Tower Bridge. Peter Pan statue with many animals on it. Peter Pan statue. Statuia lui Peter Pan. The next word is wide. Look at this road. It is wide. Larg. Wide. The next word is fast. The car is fast. Rapid. Slow. Slow. The turtle is a slow animal. Încet. Slow. Now, as we know the meanings of the words, let's take a short quiz and name the word you see on the screen. So, let's start. What is this? What's the word? Do you remember? Very good. It's fast. Let's continue. Wide. Very good. Definitely London Zoo. The London Zoo. Slow. Very good. Peter Pan statue. Good job. Do you remember the name of this bus? Double-decker. Very good. What about this clock? Do you remember its name? Big Ben. Very good. And what's this? London Eye. Perfect. Okay, do you remember the name of this bridge? It's Tower Bridge. Tower Bridge. Very good. Great job, everyone. So the next thing we are going to learn today, as I have promised at the beginning, is about comparing things. Okay, or people. Let's see. Look, there are two men on the picture, right? One man is old, but the other one is older. Look, this man is old, but this man is older. Bătrân, mai bătrân. So, when we want to compare two things or two people, we need to add ER at the end of the word. Look, old, older. Old, older. Let's have a look at the next example. I have here a big apple, but this apple is bigger. Look, we have added ER ending, but there is one more rule to remember about bigger. We double the letter G. So, big, bigger. Big, bigger. Let's have a look at some other examples. Well, old, older. Long, longer. Wide, wider. Big, bigger. We will continue with a little bit of practice, right? So this time we will compare Chișinău and London using the rule of comparing things. So let's look at the first example. Chișinău is old, but London is older. Bătrân, mai bătrân sau vechi, mai vechi. Okay, let's continue with the next example. Look, Chișinău is big. London is bigger. Right you are. The next sentence. The streets in Chișinău are wide. Do you remember the word wide? Larg. The streets in Chișinău are wide. But the streets in London are, right you are, wider. Wider. The next sentence. The river Thames is short, but the river Brook is, you are right again, shorter. Good job. Spring in London is warm, but spring in Chișinău is, you are right, warmer. Very good. Congratulations. You were all awesome. You could do this at your finger snap. So, as we are talking about London, let us learn more about this wonderful city. Let's read in... Stop. Da? Mergem așa. Bine. Așa. So, as we are talking about London, let us learn more about this wonderful city. So, we will read what some children share about this beautiful city. While reading, be very attentive and try to memorize as much information as you can, because I have prepared a quiz in the end. Actually, you can read the text together with me. So, let's start. Let's see what Peter says about London. My name is Peter. I live in London. It stands on the River Thames. It is a really big city. There are a lot of great things to see. I like the London Eye. It's really cool. Let's see what other people share. Let's continue with Betty. I am Betty, and I really like to go to the London Zoo. There are a lot of animals there, and my favorite is the giraffe. Okay, and let's continue with the next lady. My name is Laura. I like Kensington Gardens in spring. It is really cool to sit near Peter Pan statue. The animals on it are adorable. Well, now, as I have promised, let's continue with the next quiz. This time you have to read the statement and say yes if the statement is true and no if the statement is wrong. So, let's begin. Let's read the statement or the sentence. London is very small. Yes or no? No, London is very big. The next statement. There are a lot of animals in the London Zoo. Is that right? Yes, there are many animals in the London Zoo. There are animals on Peter Pan statue, so try to remember what has been read, and the answer is yes, you are right. Okay, the next sentence. There are a lot of great things to see in London. Yes or no? So try to remember. Yes, there are many interesting and beautiful things to see in London. Let us see what they are. Okay, double-decker, the London Eye, the London Zoo, Big Ben, and the Tower of London. Very good. So it means that there are a lot of great things to see in London. Let's continue with the next sentence. Peter likes to go to the London Zoo. Do you remember what did he mention in his very short story? No, he doesn't like to go to the London Zoo. Okay, the next statement. Betty's favorite animal is the giraffe. Yes or no? Yes, you are right. So, and let's see what the last sentence is. Laura likes the Peter Pan statue. Let us remember. Does she like the Peter Pan statue? Yes, she does, definitely. I was sure you could do that at your finger snap, right? Thank you very much for playing. You have done a good job. That is all for today, but if you want to retain better the things we have discussed during the lesson and to memorize better things about London, you can rewatch the video anytime you want. So, have fun and learn English. All the best!